That breaking news tonight, a heated battle between the director of the TBI and a local district attorney is over.
It was an unprecedented situation. Our Chris Conti is here with the very latest details on what appears to be a resolution.
Yeah, and Vicki, literally 5 minutes ago, we just printed this off the printer from the TBI. This is their press release saying that this heated battle between both organizations is over. Of course, all of this began earlier this week when District Attorney Matt Stowe, who is in charge of Holly Bobo's murder case, got into a heated argument with the TBI director, Mark Gwynn. The two of them came to such a heated debate that Mark Gwynn and the entire TBI organization pulled out of the 24th district. That meant 5 counties were not going to be able to use the services of the Tennessee Bureau of Investigations. Local law enforcement there, sheriff's departments, police departments were all scratching their heads, scrambling, trying to figure out what they were going to do without these services and monetary support. This has been a day filled with a lot of uncertainty for those agencies, and this is what would have been had this been in place any longer. How did it come to this? How did things get so heated between the director of the TBI and District Attorney Matt Stowe that the state's top investigative organization has said we're through?
It's unprecedented in my experience.
David Rabin is a highly respected defense attorney. 40 years he's practiced law in Tennessee and has never seen the TBI pull their services from an entire district.
What we're talking about here is the TBI has just removed 5 counties from the map of Tennessee that they're not covering.
Stuck in the middle, police agencies and sheriff's departments, now left to investigate major crimes alone.
So ultimately, local law enforcement loses out. But without the depth of investigative ability of the TBI where necessary, conceptually, somebody could get away with murder.
District Attorney, hey! We want to talk to you about what's going on with the TBI. The DA did his best yesterday to avoid our questions. Later, in a message, he said, quote, "Sorry for ducking out today. You know you were standing between me and anyone who wants to shoot me."
But I think that the district attorney has to have made an error here to cast off what has got to be the premier law enforcement agency in the state.
The unprecedented split stems from an argument between the two men that occurred over how the Holly Bobo case is being handled. News Channel 5 has learned that Stowe also butted heads with a special prosecutor on the case from Memphis, and documents show she's now out too.
This might be something that the governor might want to reach out and say, you know, what's going on here.
In fact, he has.
And there's obviously a disagreement there. I think it's in everybody's interest to get that worked out.
And so now the question is, how will this end?
It makes no sense to me.
And so tonight we can tell you how all of this does end, that the TBI will once again be reinstating their services for the 24th Judicial District. We can read you a line from the release that was just sent a moment ago by the TBI saying, quote, "We value our relationship with Stowe and are thankful we were able to reach a compromise on these issues." Vicki,